Show podcast. Back once again. A daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. Feeling good, feeling fine. I think it was Tyler who said, good morning, big fraudiacs. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's horrible. What about the new Zaniacs? No, I can't. Just the name. When I hear Zaniacs, it just reeks of poverty, rotted out meth teeth. Sometimes my lip gets stuck on my teeth. So I just can't do it. I'll just shut up about the stupid name. It's all Tyler's fault. Fraudsters? I like fraudsters. Nah, just enjoy the show. It's just, I'm the fraud. I'm Big Fraud Zane. I make big fraud fries. I can't speak. I make big fraud burgers. Look, yesterday, I was over at Bosco's Pub. Back half of the day. I work with my boys, Doug and Dougie. Dad's son. Over at Bosco's Pub. And we got slaughtered. It was as if baby Jesus raptured like 4 dozen people and just dropped them right in the restaurant. And they all ordered at once. The ticket machine in the kitchen, it sounds like an old school dot matrix printer. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? And oh my God, it just kept going and go. It was one after the other. And it's the type of thing that you'll have like PTSD, because I can hear it like in my dreams of that printer. And then the ticket just showing up, another ticket. We're already buried. Now, being an old man, I have gained some degree of wisdom over the years. Someone once told me, don't get bogged down with worrying about what's coming up. Don't get bogged down by what's happened in the past. Just worry about what is happening right now. And you can only make so many burgers and fries at one time. When it gets notoriously busy, you just got to do what you can, And so, though we had there's 3 of us, Doug, Dougie, Eric. That's the maximum you can have in a kitchen. Oh my God, just slaughtered. Holy shit. Making matters worse was, for some reason, on the fries, there's these big bags of fries. They had like ice crystals all over the fucking fries for some reason. And I drop them in the oil, and then it's a kablooey, man. The oil starts to explode all over the place. Jesus, I thought we were going to get burned. But it was just intense, the amount of people that were there. And I didn't get a break. I didn't get a chance to go to the bathroom, drinking water the whole time. And I noticed that I haven't taken a leak. And I normally do, but I was just like sweating it all out. It was so hot back there. It was like, oh God, just so warm. And then before the rush started, I was playing trivia. And so I was beating Doug in trivia, and I was on the leaderboard, E. Zane. Now, I haven't left the kitchen for a couple hours, and I finally get a second to like look at my phone. And there's a message from Ryan. And it says, "Are you so bored that you're playing trivia right now?" And I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? How the fuck does he... And then it dawns on me. My name is showing up on the screen in the restaurant. He's in the restaurant. And he's looking at me while I'm looking at my phone, but I don't know it. He's right in the dining room. And I lift my head up, and then there he is. And I go, oh my God. So I come out. His lovely wife is there. And the funniest fucking thing, dude, he went into character. He wasn't being Ryan. He was in character. And his wife is mortified because I guess he thinks that he can do like impressions of famous people. So he started busting out impressions of famous people. And his lovely wife, what is her name again? I forget. I don't remember anybody's name that was there. And she actually like puts her hands over her face and she's like, oh no. She was so sweet. Kelly. Oh, what an absolute sweetheart. Long dark hair. And then the kids, these 2 young ladies, school-age kids, they're just sitting there like shot, just like, oh no, here's a old man talking to us. God, stranger danger, holy shit. And it was just awesome. That was fun. Hang on, I got to drink this coffee. Then look at my phone further down. I got another message. It's Cutie Patootie. Kevin Kuipers. He was there too. And I didn't even know it. He goes, I didn't even bother reaching out. It's just so packed. I've never seen it so packed here. Fuck off. You want me to beer bong another third beer?
Jessica's calling you weak.
That's not a good one. Fuck off.
Are we going to beer bong another third beer?
Fuck off. I'm hammered.
Fuck off, I'm hammered. Fuck, man. I'm fucking hammered.
I shouldn't be on a Zaniac Zoom.
I shouldn't be on the Zoom.
Ah, fuck, man. I need to go to bed.
I need to go to bed. Oh! Y'all want to make fun of me when I get fucked up in the Zaniac Zoom.
But he was here, and he said, I have never seen it that busy. So, look, now, my job there is, okay, it moves in a wave. The tickets show up, and then the order is started. Doug puts the meat on, and the fries cannot start right then. The fries have to be dropped at a certain point, or else, because then they come out too quickly, and then they're a little bit less fresh when you serve them. You want them out of the fryer, salted, and put out seconds after the burger is built, so that everything is perfectly fresh when it reaches the table. There is some timing involved. So this amount of work, it passes in intensity from Dougie to Doug to Eric. And when I'm plating the fries next to the burger after I've built the burger, I then push it out to the window, order, and then I give it, and then that's it. The food leaves. So when I first started this, I was a fucking disaster. But now I'm a goddamn machine. I am efficient. And these two are looking at me because I'm working circles around anyone that they've ever had back there. I am an absolute dream in the kitchen. And then I'm their eyes and hands, so I can tell when they run out of something, and I've already grabbed it, and before they even ask, I give it to them. And they're like, what the fuck? He's reading my mind. Aram says, go in there and get a raise. Well, that's my plan. However, I need it to, I know I got them by the balls because I am a fry cook extraordinaire. I think they're just going to give me one. They're going to be like, we feel bad not giving this guy more cheddar. And then that will be satisfying on multiple levels in my actual wallet. And then I didn't even have to ask. I just let my fucking work do the talking for me. Now, if this goes a couple more weeks, then and I can't get my extra 50 cents, then maybe I'll ask for it. I love working there. I am not kidding you. There is no complaints from me. It is a goddamn dream. The time flies. It's fun. It's something to do. And but Dougie, Doug is the dad. Dougie is the son. And Dougie, he is wired a way that when the heat gets turned on him, it doesn't take a lot to get him cranky. So I'm watching him come unglued when all of these orders are coming in, and I'm just looking. I'm not saying a fucking word because he would snap me in half, And I'm just like trying not to fuck up. That's all I'm worried about is not. I just don't want to fuck up, and so a plate comes back, and the server she says, this is supposed to be onion rings, not fries. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm gonna fix it, but I want to know what happened. Did I put fries when it said onion rings, or were onion rings not ordered? Did I do the job right, but it's still not correct because the order was entered in wrong? And so I'm like on the hunt. While I'm trying to fix what was sent out, I'm also like reaching through old tickets, looking for the actual order to see what it said. So I'm doing fucking a bit of investigation, detective work, if you will. Carly Russell to determine, was it fries or onion rings on there? Amanda says, dude, I do that at work. Have to find the problem and then accused of being defensive. You want to, and so I'm trying not to make a big deal about it. So then I get the ticket and she entered in fries. I'm like, yes, not my fault. Fuck yes. Flawless. Flawless. So, the amount of the place was packed. This is not a large space inside, and there's an outdoor eating area, so they can pack a lot more tables. They actually had to call in reinforcements, like they needed an additional wait person, an additional server, and the person was like at home. You got to come in. Person comes in. Oh my God. It was quite a time, and the beauty of it is, it's going on again tonight and Saturday. Oh my God, it's awesome! So your old pal EZ, if you want to come see me, go over there, get a crew, and just go. You know, it's hamburgers for fuck's sake. You can't go wrong with hamburgers. The drinks are stiff. The beers are cold. Your old pal EZ, trivia. What? I mean, seriously, it's a whole night. Drink your ass off. Have a DD. If you're going on a date Saturday, you should go and hang out with your old pal EZ. There is an audience member in attendance right now who I know for a fact is going on a date Saturday. You should go and hang out with your old pal EZ. How fun would that be? Holy shit. I will not reveal who the audience member is. I will keep that close to the vest. That is up to the audience member to make that known. Kenny indicates that he has a date today. I knew it. You know what? I am sick and tired of hearing you doing the I'm going to be alone. Dude, come on. You've got so much game. It's unbelievable. Despite your portly frame, you're so damn lovable that you are irresistible. You really are. What an asset to have that type of loving nature. There is no shortage of women that would like to hang out with you. None. Every time I turn around, it's a new chick. Kenny indicates it's his first date since March. Well, so what? You bit of a dry spell, no big deal. Kenny, since I've known you, you've gone on dozens of dates, and some of them you even said, this is the one. We are together forever. We are madly in love. Now, I just go, yeah, okay. I don't know. I think maybe like feather the gas pedal a little more rather than mashing it down to the floor. But anyway. We're getting some cracks about that. Corey writes, Kenny slamming tons of Walmart poon. 69ing in the Wendy's parking lot is a follow-up joke. Anyway, good luck. Have fun. You'll do great. I'm glad that you're going out and spending some time with someone. Chris says, LOL. No, you don't, Zane. There was the time last fall when he was with an audience member and we had daily check-ins. That's right. There was I forgot who that was. It was weird because I never think it's I mean I don't know the details, the ins and outs, and I'm not going to assume anything about the things that go on there. Okay, that's what it was. Teresa. I forgot the name. Yeah, that chick, it was wild because like one day she was here and part of the show, and then the next minute she like bugged out. She just disappeared. It was so strange. I'm sure Kenny's like, yeah, but you know, I'm kind of disappointed that I even brought it up. He says, we still talk sometimes. Oh, distance played a huge factor. Yeah, we know that happens in relationships. Distance can be a factor. You know, you remember that time when St. Gaslight went on the radio and said that he had to break up with Rachel because of he blamed it on a long distance relationship. I mean, it had nothing to do with something even more crazy, like putting his hands on her. I mean, that's all alleged. That hasn't been proven. No one knows for sure what happened, but Joe seems to think that it was just, long distance causing the problem. So fucked up. Remember that? Because when that went down, I immediately went on the air and said, this is the beginning of the end. He is going to get fired. It is, there's all sorts of shit happening here that don't believe what you're hearing. And everybody bit onto Joe, hook, line, and sinker with his stupid fucking sob story. And then months later, whammo! All right. Ashley adds the quote, "We'll always be friends. She's a great girl." That was said by St. Gaslight. Corey says it was the distance between his fist and her face. Oh, no. God damn it. All right. Very loosey-goosey feel to this show today. I couldn't be in a better mood. Could not be in a better mood. The weather is fantastic. It's beautiful outside. Again, this all goes back to that idea that Michigan is an oasis state. Dominating the news headlines. All throughout the South and particularly the Southwest. Temperatures in the hundreds. Temperatures above 110 in a lot of places. Hottest summer on record. And I said to you weeks ago that Michigan is going to become a big draw, not just for, for permanent living. And I swear to God, today there is a story published about how the state this summer, there's been an unbelievable uptick in tourism in Michigan. because the rest of the country is an absolute shit show. This is the beginning of it. 9.5 million people live in Michigan. It's going to continue to go up. It's going to take off. Global warming is going to cause a surge in property values. And that is great news. So that's why we need to keep putting coal on the fire. We need to say no to EVs. We need to turn away windmills. We need everybody to run their lawnmower on the hottest day when you're not supposed to run your lawnmower. Also, that property values in Michigan can go up. An article I see from Wood TV says that they are seeing more and more visitors from across the country come to Michigan. 2022 was a record year, and they're experiencing it again in the great state of Michigan. All of these major weather events are affecting traffic. We really expected to have, to some degree, climate migrants come to Pierre, Michigan, this guy said, David Lorenz, Vice President of Travel Michigan. The more that we see this very hot, very muggy southern conditions in the U.S., the more that the Southwest experiences these ultra high and hot temperatures, you're going to see more and more people looking at Michigan. It's fantastic. It's surrounded by water. It's awesome. Cool nights, warm days. Maybe a little bit of snow in the wintertime. Buy a fucking snowmobile. You get 4 fantastic seasons. Not to mention, if you're a right-wing asshole, you're surrounded by your kind. If you're not a right-wing asshole, it's entertaining to deal with these people. Holy shit, this is the place. I'm telling you. Kenny Wright, you just reminded me. I saw a map randomly this morning that showed what the U.S. would look like if the sea levels were 100 meters higher. And wow, it changes a lot. Florida would just be completely gone, for example. Oh, yeah. Oh, big time. Yeah, everybody has to move inland. All right. Amanda says also, yeah, and house for rent scams. Ryan says there's lots of room in the UP, sadly. Well, that's the thing. If all the normal people go across that bridge into the Upper Peninsula and invade it, which we eventually will, those Hilljacks are going to rebel. And there's probably going to be a second civil war. By the way, look at O'Neill's little foot there. Actually, he's got a big paw. He is having a dream right now. And those feet are just flipping because he's dreaming about something. Corey says the Upper Peninsula should be a separate state. It doesn't even touch the rest of Michigan. Well, you got to understand, though. It's such a great place to live. We have a backup state. I mean, the UP is vast. And if we ever happen to run out of room here, which we won't, if our resources run out, we just go across the bridge and we tell them all to fuck off and get out of here. And then we just take that over. It's such a great place to live. We have a backup state. Cole says the UP should be Wisconsin. What the fuck are you talking about? No, it's ours. We paid for it. About the only thing that Michigan doesn't have is decent roads. We need a different setup on the roads. Per citizen, we don't pay enough to sustain them. I think Michigan taxpayers average about $160 a year per citizen for these fucking roads. And they're horrible. Ohio citizens pay about $100 more per citizen, and their roads are fucking awesome. Plus, they've got a toll system. Michigan needs that. It's a shit show. Literally, when you're driving from Ohio or Indiana and you cross into Michigan, as it says, welcome to Michigan, the good road ends and the shitty road begins. And that shouldn't be because, I mean, my God, both states are equally affected, or all 3 states are affected by cold, freezing warm. But our roads are shit and theirs are not. I don't know if they're building them poorly, they're using shoddy materials, or they don't upkeep them enough, but something is wrong. And Whitmer, when she got elected the first time, she said, we're going to fix the damn roads. Fix the damn roads. There's nothing fixed. And I still see that, like, all the construction everywhere. So it's a perpetual state of construction. But then it just seems like it's, like fucking arranging deck chairs on the Titanic. Good reference. Kenny says, I'll never forget Hall Street somewhere in Michigan. That's in Grand Rapids. I refer to it as Hell Street because of the freaking craters in the road. It was like a war zone with all the damn potholes. Amanda says, high 75 should be a toll. Tyler says, I'm picturing people landing on the UP shores akin to the D-Day beach landings to fight toothless hillbillies, and I'm cracking up. All right. Now, thank you so much for being here, folks. Next week, Tuesday, is the Ottawa County Commission meeting where the public comment comes into play. And all those wackos will line up and say their piece for however long, and then the time will expire, and then they'll go back to their home. Those meetings last hours and hours and hours. Thus, thanks to Allison at Harbor Humane for the idea, that will be the inspiration for who are these Ottawa County fascists. We will take the video and the audio from that meeting and pick the best ones that are the most absurd. And then Stu McAllister and myself will then rip those people a new asshole on who are these Ottawa County fascists. Now, I wish I would have the ability to get that recorded next week. However, that is not going to be possible because I have to record it, then I have to sift through it. If you happen to watch it on YouTube, you just search Ottawa County Commission and you just click right on it. I don't even know what time it starts. But if you're watching it, there's timestamps on it. If some wacko comes in there and talks shit, send me, hey, this person does this at the 53-minute mark. Send it to me. That will help because some of you will watch it as it happens or watch a replay before I do of these idiots doing their thing because it's incredibly entertaining. Do that for me and send it along to Eric at ericzaneshow.com on the Shoreliners Striping inbox. Please. I'll be reviewing it as well. That is going to be the basis for that Patreon show. Okay? And but next week is really bizarre because midweek I'm going up north to hang with my dad. So you're going to have one of these weirdo hybrid weeks where I'm posting shit, but it's old, not the best of, something to listen to while I'm away. Ben and I won't be able to record. Stu and I won't be able to record. But it has to be. It's all about priorities. And the priority being my father and my stepmother and my family. They're like, hey, we are going up north and you are coming. And can you imagine if I said, well, yeah, but I don't want to leave the podcast audience. I'm going to podcast instead of going to see you. And it was our last opportunity together. This is a very real thing. Okay, it's a very, very real thing. Elderly loved ones approaching 90 years old. So it's very, very important that that visit happens. So this is how it goes for me next week. Monday, Tuesday, the show. That's it. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, up north. Saturday, I get up and I have to drive to Detroit let me back up. Diana and I divide and conquer. The NFK, EZ, 4 dogs, motorhome, drive up north, Charity Scam Mike, his family, their dogs, 2, I believe, my dad and Joanne, up north. Get up there Wednesday night there, Thursday night there, Friday night there, Saturday, unhook everything. They stay there, pull out of there, and I have to drive to Detroit because I am the officiant in my wife's cousin's wedding. Young lady named Hannah. Well, I remember when she was born. I'm the officiant. This is all next week. And so that happens on Saturday. And then after that, then I head back to Grand Rapids, to Hudsonville. So that is a busy, busy time. Holy shit. Wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you so much for being here. This podcast happens live every day at about this same time. And you can watch it in its entirety on Twitch. The thing you want to do, whether you watch it or not, is download the Twitch app for me, please. When you do this, it helps me. Same way as if you watch it on Twitch, if you subscribe to an audio platform of me. These are free things you can do that help your old pal EZ. Download the Twitch app and search Eric Zane Live and follow the page. You can watch live every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. You can dim the screen, run it through your Bluetooth while you're driving around, going to work. I mean, come on now. It's better than listening to the radio, for God's sake. Do that, please, for me. Eric Zane Live after you download the Twitch app. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In addition, if you follow me on Patreon, patreon.com/Eric Zane, that's just more content. What we're doing here is the free show, and I do that every day, but I also do a Patreon show every day, and all of these different shows I publish on Patreon, like Who Are These Zanes? We debuted Who Are These Justins this week. Oh, my God. Who Are These Free Beers? Where we review current episodes of the Free Beer and Hot Wings show. And not to mention, Who Are These Ottawa County Fascists, which is set to debut very, very soon. All right, patreon.com/Eric Zane. Sign up for free. You can sign up for 7 days free so you can give it a little test drive. Now, you have to put a payment form in there. If the 7 days expires, it will charge you. If you cancel any time before the 7 days, it will not, and you get the 7 days. In theory, you could sign up 3 seconds later, cancel, and get the 7 days. It's absolutely foolproof. And I don't, because frankly, I don't want you to get charged just because, like, you forgot. I actually wish I could refund you if it did that. But I want you to enjoy it. So if you enjoy it and you think, hey, this is something I can get behind, EZ working his ass off, then please do that. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. All I ask is that you sign up for a free 7 days. Audio podcasts available wherever you download shows. Just search Eric Zane Show Podcast and have at it that way. Okay. For you folks on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, I will be sending you on your way. Goodbye, Facebook.